Triple B should be judged by the quality of his content, not the color of his skin. Please like and subscribe.
Yeah, thanks, MLK. Yeah, short but sweet. I like it. Don't judge a man by the color of his skin. Yeah, but by the content of his YouTube videos. Anyway, yeah, so I'm talking about, I saw on in the papers recently, Roman Fury, who we'll get into in a minute. Roman Fury, who's a Tyson's half-brother. My reaction is that Roman Fury is the biggest bum inside of boxing. Tom Fury, his full brother, has been signed by Boxer, the lame Boxer promotion with 2 X's to make it look real trendy in it, which is run by Ben Shalom. Now, obviously, Shalom has got to deal with Sky. There's a few links with Turki Al-Sheikh, actually. And he's got some fighters. I'll get into that in a minute. But, I mean, Ben Shalom, and believe me, you don't need to check his early life section, you know what I'm saying? But, he doesn't know boxing background at all, except, what he did, he had a couple of lame prize fighter, which is the silliest invention ever, prize fighter, they've hardly been any good ones, type events that were funded by Sky, and no one watched them, with bum fighters. I can't even remember. I'm obsessed with boxing. I didn't watch it. Yeah. But mainly he's employed by Sky. After Eddie Hearn left, and I can't stand Sky. Sky Sports are a repulsive company. They're rip-off merchants, man. The fees they charge are ridiculous. The people that work there are hideous. Real, just a scumbag company. It used to be owned by Murdoch, now it's owned by Comcast. And I'm going to do another full video exposing Sky Sports and Ben Shalom, right? So that I'll expose him probably in another video. But you got Ben Shalom, Ben Shalom. How are you, sir? You got no real business, even business experience. He did on a few student gigs. And he was given this great, amazing job at Sky Sports on the back of a couple of student gigs and whack lame prize fighter tournaments. I mean, it's very suspicious, right? Who in their right mind would employ that? Well, I'll tell you what, man. The manager and director of Sky Sports is Jonathan Licht. No need to check his early life section either. These guys are pals. I think they worship in the same place. And he'd been working Sky for years, but became managing director in May 2021. And around that time, Ben Shalom came on board. You know what I'm saying? So why would you do that? Why would an experience? He'd been working for Sky, when he became managing director for 23 years, right? So, you're telling me that this guy is a naive businessman? Of course not, man. So why did he get some student gig guy? Well, apart from the fact it's his pal, it was basically to push DEI. And I'll get into that, as I said, on another video. But it's important to give a background about Ben Shalom, And like I said, what do you know about boxing, man? Nothing. Even Adam Smith knows more. Adam Smith's got the same early life section too, by the way. But amazing. Weird that, isn't it? Anyway, Shalom and, his all-woman show that was so poor in quality. They tried to sell it as a sellout. I think they pushed it on the non-Sky Sports channel, so then they could boast, we had so many viewers. Yeah, but it wasn't a Sky Sports show, you idiot. You put it on a normal Sky Sports channel, so anyone without a Sky Sports, without a Sky Sports subscription, overpaid subscription, could look at it. So of course they had bigger numbers. It's embarrassing, man. You've always got to look beyond straight data. People lie all the time as well. And he's done another one, man. It's so poor. Lauren Price vs Natasha Jonas. This is the super fight of the century. A 40-year-old Jonas a pudgy 40-year-old journalist views some white Toblerone-headed rug muncher who never smiles. What do they say? Resting biatch face. And her rug-munching friend Carissa Install is on the undercard. Again, I'm going to slate this on a separate video. You could be sure of that. I mean, everyone knows it's not going to make no money. The first women's show, yeah, you saw the crowd. They're absolutely not a boxing crowd. They had no interest. I mean, no understanding of boxing. It's full of like media people, office people, stuff like that. Obviously they filled it with women, and they gave away free tickets. So many free tickets. Yeah. And so Shalom's line, it's the most successful show. Everyone loved women boxing. I'm here for diversity and push women boxing. Yeah, whatever, man. I call his lack of boxing knowledge. I mean, so he had, what's his face? Big star Lawrence Okoli has now left him. I mean, imagine thinking your big star is going to be a Coley. Hug Cody, the octopus. I mean, his roster of fighters is not strong. He's got a few guys that are potential stars. Well, I don't know. Adam Azim, basically, is the main one. You know what I'm saying? Ben Whitaker was expected to be, but he was shown up by a true fighter, Liam Cameron, because his eyes are too close together. He couldn't see the hooks coming. There's Chris Eubank Jr., but, okay, he's going to be a big fight with the Conor Bum, but, but Eubanks, he's never reached the heights that his dad wants. His dad still is up on YouTube, Chris Eubank Sr., in 2024 saying that he still believes that Chris Eubank could have beaten Triple G in his prime. I mean, Eubank smokes a lot of weed, but obviously the brain damage, the CTE is taking its toll too. So, and he had a bunch of women as well, and he was so proud of that. Caroline Dubon, Lauren Price, Carissa. So, I mean, no one cares about them. They ain't going to bring they ain't going to bring no cash money to the table. Yeah, they will be cheap to pay. But there you go. Anyway, so he's got a new signing. And that man is Roman Fury. Now, Roman Fury, is a big signing. It was even, announced like it was some great signing. Roman Fury. So, it's Tyson Fury's half-brother. Okay? Brother from another mother. Literally, different mothers. Right? Roman is Tommy Fiore, his a full brother, okay? But he hasn't got Tommy's looks. He's ugly. He looks like he works, I don't know where. Like, I think his mother's half Mauritian, but he looks like very, I don't know, man. He looks like he's from Goa or somewhere, or, whatever. I don't know really. But, Tommy Fiore obviously is known to be good looking, but he's got these bright blue eyes and, these big muscles. Roman Fury ain't got none of that. He's balding. He ain't got no bright blue eyes. He got no muscles. He's chubby. He's a bum. Okay. He took up boxing in 2020, I think. And why would you... What money do you think you're going to make out of Roman Fury? Roman Fury, has been described by Mike Tyson, allegedly, as an aspiring cruiserweight champion of the future. Champion of what? His caravan camp. I mean, come on, man. He's a total bum. What champion? At least Tyson didn't say world champion, I don't know what championship he could win. He's not good enough to win the area title, man. You know what I'm saying? So, there's Roman Fury. And he used to be a pig, apparently, 20 stone. And he dropped 6 stone. And well done, man. That's good. He says, I was sitting there, I wasn't working. I mean, none of the Fury family ever worked. Apart from boxing, as far as I understand, I'm selling amphetamines. Played on Xbox, he says, and then Tommy invited me to train, and I had sessions and got into it, and that's all a good thing. I got no problem with a man, to make his life better and find something he likes. There's nothing wrong with him trying boxing. I'm not hating on him, but obviously he's using the Fury name. Otherwise, he wouldn't be signed for anyone because he's a complete bum. Okay. Mind you, Tommy Fury is also a bum. I mean, he's better than Roman, but, Tommy, he's been on Love Island and he's a pretty boy, and he fought Jake Paul, and he can do Misfits and blah 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 blah. Did he fight KSI? I think so. I think he beat KSI, didn't he? Am I tripping? Yeah, he fought KSI. That's right. I'm not tripping. I think Tommy won a majority decision or something like that, a split decision. But I mean, Tommy ain't that good. Despite I've never seen a man, like I repeated this before, I've never seen a man with such a perfect body for boxing. No Diddy, he's got broad shoulders, muscles, these enormous long arms. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't say skinny legs, but with boxing, it can be a disadvantage in the way if you have really thick legs. There are exceptions like Nazim Mohammed, and people say Joe Frazier, but Joe Frazier is a heavyweight, so it don't matter. But if you have thick legs, they're very heavy, and with the muscles, slimmer legs. There's a lot of boxers with slimmer legs. Tyson Fury, Jonathan Wilder, people like that. You know what I'm saying? Tommy the Hitman Hearns. But anyway, Tommy just can't really fight. He's not explosive. He's not a hard hitter. It's just busy. He looks like he's been genetically prepared to be a pro boxer, but he just can't bring it to the table. But Roman, so Roman now been signed on by Ben Shalom. Wants to have a bit of the pie, a bit of the Fury pie. You know what I'm saying? But he's not really marketable. He's ugly. Well, very ordinary looking. I mean, ugly might be a bit mean. He's podgy. Yeah. He hasn't got any charisma. He hasn't done Love Island. You know what I'm saying? He went pro in October 2022 in Doncaster, beating someone called Ryan Hibbert. Whatever, on points, I think. Tyson was allegedly very impressed, whatever, man. His second fight was York Hall. He beat some guy called Eric Nazaryan on points. He got a stoppage against some bum called Bradley Davis. And I think he's had another fight since against Martin, I can't pronounce it. It's spelled Svarc, Sfak, I don't know. On points, that was in Riyadh. So, and as I said, he said one stoppage out of 4 fights. And he's fought utter bums. The guy stopped at a 1-5-1 record. The other guys paid losers, basically Ryan Hibbert. Two wins out of 26 fights. Come on, man. The last guy, Martin, was allegedly unbeaten, but come on, man. And for these fights, he was meant to be a cruiserweight, right? His first fight was 198 pounds. His second fight is 204, so just above the limit. And his last fight was 224 pounds against Martin, unpronounceable. Like what? He moved up to heavyweight. I mean, let's see if we can have a little bit of footage of the bum. Roman. I mean, he's fighting a bum, and he's a bum himself, but he's trying to. He's trying to be like loose and a bit like Tyson Fury's half brother, and you know what I mean, flick out the jabs and move around. But it's just like a very poor impression, If they did like a really whack B movie, right, on TV, and they need an actor to play Tyson Fury, they might get Roman Fury and shave his head. Well, he's losing his hair anyway, but I mean, it's like, you know what I'm saying? So I have no idea what Ben Shalom is thinking. Why does he think he made any money out of Roman Fury? Roman Fury should be on Misfits, because Roman will make more money. Yeah? He'll be another Fury brother. You could have Tommy Fury in his corner. You could even have Tyson Fury and what's the other one? Peter Fury watching from ringside. And then you got a story. Okay? But to actually turn pro when you're that much of a bum, and, you'll be getting small purses, right? He's not going to sell tickets. No, I'm going, I've got to see Roman Fury. He's Tyson's brother. I mean, and Tommy's brother. No one's going to say that, man. But like I said, Ben Shalom doesn't know nothing about boxing or business, and that's quite clear. I almost think it's almost like you've got Ben Shalom in to ruin Sky Sports boxing and get it taken off air. He's that whack with his decisions. So it's an awful signing. It's embarrassing. It's just boxing is just becoming a program for celebrities to make a bit of money and a bit of a name. You know, when you look at all the name boxers, celebrities, people that are celebrities from before boxing, you know, that have taken up boxing, whether it's misfits or whether it's real pro boxing, you know, your Jake Pauls, your KSIs. Tommy Fury was a pro boxer before he got on Love Island, but still, you know, he's famous from Love Island. Roman Fury is just known for being a Fury. You know what I mean? You know what I want to see turn pro? Well, back in the day, definitely. Big Sugar Shane Fury. Now, he looks like he can have a fight. But you got to understand, the fighting genes in the Fury family come from the Gorman side, the mother's side. They don't come from Big John Fury because he's a bum as well. I've enjoyed saying bum a lot of times, like Mickey from Rocky, someone said. But so you know, the Gorman blood, you know, and we know there's Bartley Gorman, Nathan Gorman, you know, they're a fighting family, a true fighting family, not a fake fighter like Gypsy John Fury. Well, no, he was a real fighter, but he wasn't any good, right? And some people say that he claim, you know, they say he's a traveller, but no one has heard of the Fury family in Galway, where he said he moved from, so I don't know about that. I mean, travellers know each other, know the different breeds and the different areas, but nobody seems to know the Fury family from Galway. I know he moved to Manchester, but still, you'd have relatives there. So, yeah. I mean, you know, my advice would be, Shalom, get out of boxing. You know nothing about it. And obviously he'll stay in because he's making money. Money for nothing. Money for knowing nothing. Pushing his women's boxing in DEI. But you know what I'm saying? I want Shalom needs to leave boxing. He knows nothing about it. Yeah? And he doesn't know how to sign anyone decent. You know? He expected his stars to be Fraser Clark, who was an aging bronze medalist that no one's heard of. You know, Whittaker, yeah, we thought maybe Whittaker might do something good, but then he got exposed by Leon Willings or Wilings, and then obviously Liam Cameron bust him up. Chrissy Bank Jr.'s, you know, failed to go above the, you know, he's failed to go to the top level. Azim is about his only guy he's got. He's got a chance to make any decent money, really. I mean, or at least achieve. He's got Eubank Jr. They'll make some decent money because unfortunately it's on pay-per-view. Although I still find it hard to believe that a lot of people are actually going to buy that nonsense. But some idiots will. So, there we go. Roman Fury, the biggest bum. All right? The biggest bum. And the Fury family, and Shalom has signed him and dropped a PR release on it. Like I said, I would have liked seeing big Sugar Shane Fury fight. He's big man. You can see he's tough. You know, I like his relationship with Tyson. You know, he's an honourable brother. Apparently, he had some amateur fights. I'm going to do a video on him anyway. Apparently, he fought Fraser Clark. I didn't know that, but I've also seen many articles saying he never fought. But anyway. That's another video, and I'll do that. Meanwhile, we wait with bated breath for Roman Fury to come in the ring and outpoint some bum with a 2-win and 25-loss record. I cannot wait. And I can't wait for Lauren Price, Natasha Jonah, or the rug muncher, Carice Artinshaw, who's Price's rug muncher. But, you know, like I said to you, I talked to an army guy, and she's taken yards and kilometres of Corey in the army, so... If I was Lauren, man, I'll make sure I up my rug munching game to hang on to her. But anyway, peace in the Middle East, peeps.